Hello, my name is Mike. We're going to show you a new product for hanging pre-hung doors, exterior doors, and windows. I've been doing this for around 35 years, hanging doors. When I started, the conventional way was to put shims in between your jamb and the door frame, and using a nail and putting a face nail on each side of the door stop. This is what most contractors use today, is these tools here with shims, compressor gun, and sometimes we can use the battery operated gun, which is really heavy, and the oscillating tool to cut your shims after. Now with the new product I'm going to show you today, all you need is a level and a drill. Now we have a new product called the Ultimate Door Hanging Bracket. It comes with these packages. It comes with 6 brackets and all the screws needed for the installation and the instructions. So this is what it looks like when it's out of the package, and we'll go through it real quick. Now the first thing you have to do is, from your rough opening, you make a line 3/4 inch on your drywall. You take your level. It doesn't have to be a long level, you can do it at a 4-foot level. And you make a line all the way down. One thing I forgot to mention, the 3/4 inch line that you do on the drywall, make sure it's where the hinge is visible. If the door is in the hole, on the hinge side, that's where you start, okay? Now I'm going to start by installing the brackets. As you can see, there's 4 holes vertical. Okay, that's to be able to center these 4 holes to the jamb. It comes with 1/2 inch number 8 screws, and I put one at every hinge. I'll just center it like this. You put them as straight as you can. You can use a square if you want to put them straight. So now we have all the brackets on. As you can see, I have one at every hinge. On the knob side, I suggest you put it 3 inches from the top, 3 inches from the bottom, and 2 inches above the doorknob. Now before you install the door, let's say it's a new home, you need to allow for the thickness of your floor. So for example, if you have a 3/4 inch floor, a hardwood floor, you want your gap to be at least 1.1 to 1.25 from your rough floor. So we're just going to put the gap in here on each side. Now we're ready to put the door in. First thing we do, on the hinge side again, we bend the 6th bracket, approximately 90 degrees. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're ready to put the door in the hole. You open the door, and you bend the bracket on the other side right away. That way the door can't fall out. Now remember that 3/4 inch line we had? We're going to follow that with the notches at the top and the bottom. You can use either one. As long as you put them exactly in the same place. On the 3 of them. Make sure you kind of sink your screw flush with the drywall. Now the other side, you gotta watch your gap. Gap on top and the gap on the side. So whatever you have here should be the same on this side and the top also. This one is not too bad at all. I'm going to start my screw. Make sure the gap is fine. The door is already done. It's done. You take your hammer, you tap the corners, and you're ready for your trim. After you do the other side, okay? You do the same thing on the other side, and then you can put your trim on, and it hides everything. Okay, now I'm going to show you the bracket on the exterior window. This is just a window I had upstairs here. And it's a wooden window. As you can see, the brackets, they're a little long for that. So wherever you see the, doesn't matter which side, they're the same thing. So you just cut them when there's a double hole. You pre-bent the bracket at the other double hole to roughly a 90-degree angle. And install it flush with the outside of the window. I should say the inside of the window, sorry. This window is really small, so we're only going to put 2 on each side. Okay, we have our 4 brackets installed. That's all we need on this small window. So this already has a drywall on it. So that would be a house you're retrofitting with new windows. Some windows you have to put a spacer underneath to keep your gaps the same. This one it's already on it. So you divide it right to left to make sure that you got half and half space for your insulation. Check with your level. Vertical has to go to the right just a little bit. There we go. Again, we tap the corners. So it doesn't affect your casing. You're done. Now, if you have a window that's more than 36 inches wide, I would recommend that you put brackets on top also to stop the sagging. Also, if it's more than 3 feet long, you also need some in the center. Because the insulation and the foam pushes it in all the time. And when we go into our casing, it's really, we have to cut it all out and start over again. So the advantages of using the ultimate door hanging bracket is that you have no shims to hold the door in place, no shims to cut, no mess to clean up after. And you don't have to make holes through the jamb
for the painters to fill after. And also, if you have a twisted 2x4, it's not an issue for the bracket because there's lots of space. Less tools, of course, and at least 4 times faster for installation. Now, a very important advantage of this bracket is that when you secure it to the wall, I'm just going to show you here with the 2x4, it's screwed on one side and then it's screwed on the other side. Okay, both sides are secured, which makes for a professional door installation. So this is the ultimate door hanging bracket, and it will be in hardware stores and lumber yards near you. Give it a try, see what happens. Thanks for watching.